Hi Andreas, my name is Massimo Pascotto. I'm working for Scandinavian Airlines here in Stockholm. And my title is Innovation Manager at SAS. Pretty cool, huh? All the app things has brought us these things to, makes things easier, because you have a much limited pixel, so you need to optimize on what you're showing. And our website during the years have been growing, really grow, and and has tend to people and editors and ourselves as a marketer to put a lot of features and functionality. And with the app, we did a little bit the other way around. We had to start to say what are the core stuff. So the exercise that we did, in the strategy part was to understand what were the core values, for a travel. What were the most important things for a travel, And if you go down, to the, if you're going down to details, you need, an application, you need tools to make a booking, of course, to search for flight. You need an application to perform a check-in and to retrieve your bookings and to, to display a boarding pass and to see what is, flight status. So, the primary, use cases were, covering the basic, and that's what the app basically aimed in the first release. It's a tricky question because there are quite a lot of actually cool features that we have in the app that we don't have in the website, which create actually this our USP in the app. I would say that one of the primary features is the ability to show a booking, to display a booking, regardless the channels where you booked it. I mean, we have like a 30+% of bookings done, in our home channel, but the rest of the 70% of the booking is done through travel agents. And today, users doesn't have the possibility to visualize a booking in our own, digital world if they have booked on a travel agency. But the app, if the booking is done using our Eurobonus number, is capable of retrieving the booking and visualizes immediately in the start screen. That's, I think, it's a pretty cool, unique features that that the app has, like the website. The other one is the thing that we. In the desktop, we have different flows. If you want to buy, a revenue ticket, a normal ticket, you just go through a flow. If you want to buy an award ticket, you go through another flow. If you want to mix the two, you go into a third flow. In the app, instead, we made things much easier, much simpler. So we actually do, you have just one flow, so you make one search. And when you are about to be in the payment step, basically, you have a slider that allows the member to pay part of the trip with points, not all of them. And the third one, I think, is the possibility to save credit card. It's all about immediacy in the app, right? You're doing things while you walk, you're doing things when you are in a rush. So, we focused a lot on one-tap operation. So, the things to configure the app and save details and log in and save a credit card, it was kind of crucial. So, we managed actually to get the 3-tap booking, making a search, confirming, and the pay, and getting the confirmation. So if I had to list 3 of them, I think that's what would be. And we're trying to respect what is the native guidelines for both for Android and iOS, and this is due to the fact that create some recognitions in the users. So, we really badly wanted to get the feelings that the app was a native app that behave like a native app. Even though we ended up to do an hybrid solution, which has some components native and some other components that are web view based. And when we started putting design, wireframe into design, one of the key factor was to bring a little bit what is the new design, interior design on board that we have at SAS to some sort of simulated. So the wooden background of the app recalls the wooden wall that we have in business class, or we are going to have in a business class, because we are going to start now to rebrand the interior on boards, and the lighting effects was also the lighting that we are going to have on board. in each passenger seat. So yeah, that is the main driver probably of the overall design, and to bring up a little bit what is the experience of the passenger entering the plane into the device, into the application itself. Actually, we had kind of a lot of fun during the project, but I mean, what I think is the biggest satisfaction is that in a world as complex as the IT infrastructure for SaaS, due to different reasons, we managed to bring simplicity and ease to use into the customer hand. And and even the feedback that we had internally at SaaS were about, oh, this is really, and not just internally, but also from external, how easy it is to make a treetop booking. But behind the treetop booking, it's hell. It was really, really complex to make all the things to work. So, I think, if I will say, even if you see 3 screens or 4 screens there, and you think about the complexity that it was behind, you feel, yeah, you succeeded, because, in order to create simplicity, you need complexity on the back. And I think we managed to get a good job there. A little, from a user experience perspective, design perspective, but also from a technology perspective. And that's recompensating a lot. It's giving a lot, and because we got feedback from users, which was exactly what the primary keyboard makes things easier, and the app is not all about that. It's not because we are lazy, but because we want to make things easier for them. And traveling can be painful sometimes, because I am one of the worst passenger ever. I lose boarding pass all the time, and since I'm using the app or boarding pass, I'm not going to use the phone for sure. It's easier to lose a paper boarding pass than a phone, So it makes things easier for people, make a better travel experience. That's the keyword. The scope in the beginning was really huge and was covering the full travel chain and even more, inspirational, engaging people, visually and with offers. And unfortunately, the first release of the app doesn't have that component. And we actually had to prioritize also things like flight status. We have a really basic flight status functionality. But the next releases will trying to finish the basic. So add up, this flight status and passbook, which are things that have been coming out from the first review since we launched the app, but also to cover the inspirational part, which is missing today. So offers and these entertainment things that you're doing when you are on a bus and you are a little bit bored and you need some entertainment. So browsing destinations, connecting maybe to Facebook and showing. Maybe where your friends are, and the prices, how much it would cost to fly to them, and things connected as well to help users to take decision on where to go for a trip.